This is JC DeLass with this week's Fidelis Care Coaches Corner, and our guest this week is Dave Swarth, now in his 20th season as men's cross country and men's and women's track and field coach at the Rochester Institute of Technology. Coach, 20 years at RIT, you have seen tremendous growth in athletic programs here. How has that helped your program specifically?
When I came here, we didn't even have women's cross country. And when I walked in the door, I remember we had 5 women in our program. Now we have close to 50. Our men's program has grown hugely during that time, at least doubled. We've added conferences, so with the Liberty League Conference, we have a lot more competitive race situation for our teams. And so we've grown just almost exponentially since I've been here. And it seems kind of hard to imagine those days now that we've gotten so big.
From your standpoint, is it more important to recruit talent or fine-tune the kids once you get them here?
Absolutely fine-tune the kids once you get them here. We have a tremendous coaching staff here with our throws and jumps and sprints. And it allows us to take kids who, even in their high school settings, weren't performing at a high level and move them to conference scores or possibly even NCAA qualifiers. Kids in running and jumping and throwing really grow at my age group. So when they're 18, they're at a certain level. When they're 22, they're at a much bigger level. So we have a lot of opportunity to help them grow.
In terms of running, is it possible then to teach someone to run faster, or do they just have to have that natural ability?
Oh, you can absolutely teach them to run faster, no doubt about it. There's a technique, there's skill sets to that. Whether they're a hard sprinter or a really short sprinter, we can do a lot of technical stuff with them to help them improve, or even with our distance runners who are good cardiovascularly but might have mediocre running form, we can really help them improve in that area. That's a lot of the focus of what we spend our time on.
When you're recruiting, is there a certain type of student athlete that you're looking for to bring to RIT?
It's the school that recruits first and foremost, so they have to have largely a technical way of thinking, and that actually works with what we're doing. So when we bring them in and they're technical thinkers, we can help them with skill sets, with specific things they might be working on, especially when you look at throws and jumps, for example. So we're looking for really those kind of technical kids.
Cross country, track and field, they don't necessarily grab the headlines, but I'll tell you, in 20 years, you've had some tremendous athletes here, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, we've had some great success. Most recently, Matt Giannino, who is one of our greatest distance runners we've had in our program. It's been fun to work with these really high-achieving kids. We've had some great alumni. We've had a young man right now, Zach Miller, who was one of the best mountain racing runners in the United States of America. He's about 5 or 6 years out. He really grew in our program as well. So it's been fun working with high-achieving kids.
Last thought, your best part about coaching here at RIT for you?
Watching kids improve. So you hit on it earlier. That's exactly what we love doing. Seeing a young man, I'm thinking of one particularly right now, who comes in and is just barely making a team and is a captain and a conference champion as a senior. It's really something special.
Thanks for joining us, Coach.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching this week's Fidelis Care Coaches Corner.